Welcome to another exciting exploration of savvy marketing strategies. Today, we are diving into the magic of content repurposing because I truly believe that this is one way, especially for solopreneurs, to be able to do all the marketing and look like you're everywhere with only making one piece of content a week. Content repurposing is an absolute game changer for busy female service providers. Imagine turning a single piece of content each week into 15 different pieces. Sounds like a dream? Well, it is totally doable. And today I am going to show you how. Welcome back. My name is Jen. I am your marketing bestie with a twist. I specialize in Pinterest management, Pinterest marketing, marketing education, and brand photography and videography to boost your online presence. I want to help you engage with your audience with stunning visuals and master Pinterest and making your business shine even brighter and to be able to book those ideal clients. If those are things that you're really interested in, do me a favor and go and smash that subscribe button and click that little like button. The power of one. Why repurpose? Repurposing content is not just about saving time, although let's be honest, that is a huge perk. It's really about extending your reach and reinforcing your message and making the most of your creative efforts. Let's say you created this fabulous blog post, or maybe a captivating video. That is not the end. It is truly just the beginning. Breaking down the content. Choosing your star content. Start with something really informative, engaging, and versatile. Think of a piece that resonates with your audience, the repurposing process, your step-by-step guide. Number 1, social media snippets. Create punchy posts for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Pinterest pins, of course. Design several pins, each highlighting a different angle of your content. Now, this is important because you don't want, as an example, 5 pins for your blog post to all have the same text on it, but just a different image or a different color. You really do want to take your content and take it from a different angle. So if you have 3 tips to XYZ on each pin, make 3 pins and highlight each of those 3 tips. You can use AI for this. You can take your content, your blog post. I'm just using blog post as the example throughout this, but take your blog post and put it into AI. Ask it to create 3 different Pinterest pin titles and descriptions that are taking different angles, and it will totally do that for you. Email newsletter. Give a sneak peek or summary in your weekly emails. One way to do this really quickly is to take your whole blog post and put it into your AI that of course you've optimized for your brand voice and ask it to create a summary version for an email newsletter. I do this every week and it is amazing. Infographics. Visualize data or tips from your content. So if you have 3 tips to XYZ, make a longer infographic that says the title and then go into a tiny bit of detail on each of your 3 tips. Make sure that you have a call to action on there and also your website address. Short video clips. If your core content is a video, you're going to chop that video up for TikTok and Instagram Reels and videos for Pinterest. There are several AI platforms that will allow you to do this quite easily that'll completely do it for you. I'll share some of those below. Or I love to use Descript for my video editing. And for Descript, you can take your video and you can choose the 15 seconds or so for the video clips and create separate video clips. And I tend to do this while I'm editing my big video because I'm already editing anyway. So make sure you do like-minded work at the same time to save time. Podcast episode. Delve deeper into the topic in a podcast. So if you have 3 tips to XYZ, go into a whole lot more depth than you did on your blog post in your podcast episode. Webinar material. Use the content as a basis for an informative webinar. I have done this before where I did a blog post post and it kept rising to the top. It was 10 tips on using Pinterest for photographers. I'll definitely link it down below. And it was so popular that I created an actual webinar where I could get people on my email list, but also to give them the education in a live webinar. And it was amazing. Again, you can click below if you want to check that out. You can also make an ebook, so you can expand your content into an ebook. And in this situation of the 3 tips, you can have 3 chapters that delve deep into each of those 3 tips. An interactive type of content. Create quizzes or polls that will really drive interest, and then you can share with them that blog post or video or podcast as well. So you can do this on social media, you can do this on your website. Guest post. Let's say your blog does incredibly well and you want to get in front of a bigger audience, and there's a website that caters to your type of ideal client. You can suggest a guest post. Obviously, you'll need to take your blog post and you'll need to revamp it because you can't use the same blog for their blog, right? But it's a great idea, and you can actually share with them the analytics that show how amazing it is and why they should post your guest post. A slide deck. So you can create a presentation or a LinkedIn sort of slide share on that same thing. So you'd have a cover of what it is, you'd have tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, and then follow you for more information or reach out for help. FAQs, address common questions. So you can take those 3 tips to XYZ and you can actually delve in deeper and create an FAQ on the different questions that people had about that blog post and what your answers are. Forum contributions. Share your expertise in an online community. Live Q&A session. Use the content as a foundation for a live session maybe in your Facebook group, and you can cover that topic and then use that to take more questions. You can also do that in terms of a live Q&A session on Instagram Live or on YouTube Live. Tips for effective repurposing, quality, and consistency. Every single piece that you repurpose should really reflect your brand's quality and voice. Consistency is really key here, especially in building trust and recognition. SEO matters. Optimize your content for search engines so that your pearls of wisdom are easily found by those who need them. Keywords are not just important on Google, but they're extraordinarily important for Pinterest and also for YouTube, and hashtags, which are keywords in terms of Instagram. You've got this. Remember, your content is a treasure trove of opportunities. Each repurposed piece is a chance to shine in a new light and reach someone new eyeballs on your content. I cannot wait to see how you creatively expand your content universe. If you have any questions, I would love for you to put them down below so that I can answer any of your questions. And who knows, this content with all of the comments on there could turn into a free masterclass that I will personally invite you to. Bye.